Big Game James is in the building. Welcome
yes,
home.
sir. Yes, sir.
Man, OC is in the building. But he ain't saying nothing yet. What's up with it, man? Shit. Yeah, man. We excited. We get to hear the final word from Big himself. We mean that. Cool dude. Yeah. See, let me tell y'all. Behind the scenes, boys be doing everything. Playing with the dog, eating snacks. Man, but when them lights turn on, it's just like that. When the lights turn on. Yeah. OC. He talking to his people. Yeah. Alright, I had to mute him. Alright, we back. Yeah, we back, man. Alright, we got it. OC has just sat down. So it's going down. Believe that. All right. Let's see what the people got to say. The ninja in the building. Say what's up to the ninja. There he is. LFG. Yup. What's up, James? Say done.
What up? What's up with y'all, man? We about to hear that good music. Yeah.
Oh. Hey, the ninja say you back in Ohio.
Oh, Lord, I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hate it.
So we go get to that question out the gate.
Man.
We gonna talk about that.
I want to leave. I want to be out of Ohio, man.
All right, man. Showtime. Here we go.
I just wanna run it up. Count a check or something. I've been really in the field, let up, yeah. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Count a check or something. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up, yeah. Count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives. Need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it.
I'm not feeling
that. The one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Man, what's up, man?
What up?
Man, we got Big Game James in the building, man. My boy even got the whole title. So We can't say, man, you know it's love when boys put your brand in the front of their brand. Like say, man, listen.
Yes, I was feeling good. I was like, damn, I'm in the center. Woo.
Man, you say, bro, you the center today. Go ahead.
I'm the center. Hey, let's go.
Let's go, bro. Say, man, so you back in town, and you know everybody want to know. I guess we can just let you go wherever you want to go. Then I got questions. OC, I'm pretty sure you got questions, and we'll get right to it.
Oh, well, I mean, number one, the experience was great as usual. This is my third year going down there. I would have been down there last year, but obviously the COVID. But I love going down to California. It's just different. And, you know, I was out there 4 days as far as the camp. And I just got to see a lot of good things. I think if we're talking about things that stood out to me from camp, obviously CeeDee Lamb, my game changer.
Oh,
yes, he definitely is. He's solidified that game changer right now. He solidified that.
I don't know
so
if
I'm
he
excited
solidified
about
it, man.
Oh, he's solidifying it down. Ain't none of that you see out there gonna be. All this stuff you see in practice, boss, and you played the game, you ain't gonna do all that on the practice field and ain't gonna do it on the real thing. So you know it's about to be real on that field. It's real. It's real. You know it's real. So I'm excited about
he's
that.
He's the game changer. Mm-hmm. It's official.
He's the game. It's official. I mean, I don't care what nobody says. I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I'm not running away from it. He's been game changing in that daggone training camp. And like I said, the great thing about this is, think about this right quick, boss and OC. He's getting all these good reps. Coop over on the men, just, you know, working out, training, getting better. He's getting all these reps on the outside, on the inside. He's the main guy. He's the main guy. I ain't saying Gallup's the main guy, are they? They're saying CeeDee is the main guy. But here's the good thing about this. Cooper's over there sitting there, and I don't think it's no jealousy how I say this. He's over there like, look at this young dude, everybody talking about this dude, CeeDee Lamb, and then he doing this. They gonna forget about Coop. Let me get out there and show him. So doesn't that good? We like that because it brings that competitive edge. So when you got to they're competing within each other, that makes the team even better. And I think you're going to see that because CeeDee is going to make Gallup and Cooper say, hey, we ain't going to be taking a backseat to this young boy. We got skills too. So when you got all three of those good receivers competing with each other, it's just going to make the team better. So that's one of my exciting things right there with CeeDee.
Healthy competition, this whole thing. And I love what you said because, you know, me and you both agree. He's both our game changer. And what I see,
yes, sir.
Man, I see him hungry. He looks hungry. He's practicing hungry. Even on the videos that we seen of him training, he trains hungry. And so he will bring a level of hunger and intensity to the receiver corps that's going to help people to heal fast, you know what I'm saying? And come back off the pup list a little bit quicker because they understand he going to play more than a slot this year and he out there trying to get reps. That's what I love about it.
Yeah, and Big, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you know, might as well get the pain out the way. You and the OC, I think y'all was right.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's one of those things. If you can't say you about truth and then try to ignore all the reports, all the highlights, and all the obvious big time.
Right, it's obvious now, dog.
Yeah. I mean,
it's obvious.
Yeah. And it's okay. Listen, because I want to be an example too, bro. I want to show people how you can publicly and acknowledge other people. It is nothing wrong with that. You got to be able to do that. You got to be able to say, I had this opinion, but when the evidence and more evidence came out, I was also willing to change my opinion openly.
Yes, sir.
And
yes,
I appreciate.
I did that with Curse for You.
Yeah. And see, that's still not saying Cooper not go all the way off. Because Cooper still go all the way off. Yeah. But when we was debating, right? Let me
game
see.
Changer.
Yeah, we was debating. Oh man, hold on. Where is that? Oh man, let me. Anyway, we was debating this thing the whole time, and it was a real one. But see, he won the crowd already, and when you win a crowd that much, he gonna make big plays, and when he make them big plays, the perception is going to automatically be that he's the game changer because he going to be making the plays. So you got to submit to it.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Big game James.
Game changer.
Hey, let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it.
So there it is. Boss Cowboy has come around. When Lau come back, we gonna see if he has come around as well, especially with
he
eyes
will.
down there. Oh, for real? You think that's settled too?
Yeah, he will.
I think you got your chest
CeeDee's
out
different,
a little bit,
dog.
though, man. You got your chest out a little bit.
But I'm not. I don't have my chest out. But CeeDee, he just like what OC was talking about. He trains just the way you see. The reason why you're seeing this is because he trains like this. He really takes this game. He loves the game of football. Right. That's a big difference. You know, some of these guys that play football don't love the game. Some of these guys just play because it's a job and it's getting them paychecks. That's real. There's guys in the NFL that do that. And then there's other guys that are just really passionate about what they do, and they really love coming to work every day, being around the guys playing football. And I think CeeDee Lamb is one of those guys, much like, and I think that's why that 88 resonates so well with him. Because what do we think about with Dez, right? What did Dez have? Passion, right? That 88 passion. What do we see with Michael Irvin? 88 passion. You know what I'm saying? Some guys who just go all out. Even with Drew Pearson, you see him going in the Hall of Fame finally. He had passion of finally getting that Hall of Fame. It meant everything to him. So you see all these great people that wore these 88 have the passion for the game and the love for the game. And I think that's where CeeDee Lamb falls right into that category of it. And you're going to see it. And just think about it, fellas. Year 2 is going to be good, but wait till year 3. Year 3 is going to be absolutely ridiculous, dog.
All right.
Yeah. Listen, boss, you will appreciate this analogy, okay? Because this is a guy that you have a whole lot of respect for, okay? When I look at CeeDee Lamb, okay, I see a faster, just as competitive, if not more competitive, equal and greater hand, superior route runner than the guy we played with named Jerry James.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I see in his soul, Boss Cowboy.
Yeah, I see that.
I that it's life or death to him. It's so important to him. And that is going to take him so far, along with his ability, man. So I'm excited to watch this guy play this year. I'm
going to tell you what I see, where the fans going to relate to. Hopkins. I see Hopkins.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because Hopkins doesn't have that blazing speed.
Right.
But he's just an animal.
Right.
And the yards after catch. That's what Hopkins. And the hands.
Right.
And the hands. That's a great comp. And the body structure.
Yeah. Yeah. That whole game.
He built like him.
He built like him. Yeah, you could tell that at some point in his life that he mimicked his game off of Hopkins. You know, but I think I'm going to say this. I'm going to go on record and say this. I think he's more explosive at his breaks, though. That's the thing that I say that he got over Hopkins. I got to see about those hands because Hopkins had ridiculously great hands. We going to see about that. But game style, where the fans can relate, because I think the OC is right on the comp that he made as well. But people don't know who that is. This is a guy we played against. That was the captain of our team. So that was a real dog. So, but I wanted to put it in a way to where everybody can relate to it. Now we go change the subject just a little bit. All right. Just a little bit. Somebody look like they winning their freedom, and your eyes been out there. You know what I mean? This man got league experience.
Right.
His tape is good. His long speed on tape when he was with the Ravens, with the Jets, definitely looked questionable. But in terms of playing good and playing good football, it was no doubt. So your eyes was out there, Big. The world want to know from Big. What's your thoughts?
I mean, I was pleasantly surprised from Maurice Canady. Now, here's my thing. Last year when they brought him in, I wanted to see, because when I looked at his tape from Baltimore and when he was talking about the Jets, he was a scrappy guy. He was on it. He was he's a guy that you could kind of depend. I just liked his kind of like moxie with it, even though he was like a relatively unknown. So that's why I was so anticipated to see him last year. And then we were hearing, well, he didn't play last year. We don't even know if he's going to make the team. But from what I'm seeing, the good thing about it too is, boss, he got that height, and he's playing everywhere. He's playing outside. He's playing in that slot, and man, his instincts are really good. You know, the interceptions he's gotten, these aren't just like terrible ducks that the quarterback is just throwing a terribly bad pass, and then it's just like, oh, okay, that's just a bad pass. That's why he caught it. No, these are passes. That one I believe he had on Dak Prescott before he left with his injury, that he caught over the middle, was fire. Okay,
I saw it, yeah.
Because he read those eyes, and it wasn't an easy interception. He had to stretch out and get that ball. And he had another one, another deep one at the end of practice. That's one where we're talking about right there. That was a beautiful one. And he had another one on Gilbert where people didn't see it, but he broke off his man, jumped on the inside, got the route, and took another one to the house. So, man, dog, I mean, we can't get nothing but excited, right? Because what we've been talking about with our back end, we have so many questions. And here's the thing. He's a vet, boss and OC. He's not a rookie. So this makes you feel a little bit better going into the season, because he's been around the league. So you're not scared to put him out there and say, oh, damn, well, he ain't never. Well, he's actually played in the league. He's played on the Ravens. Ravens got a pretty good defense. You get what I'm saying? So that makes me feel good that he's got that good experience. And the way he's playing right now, I told you, we know, me and you, boss, how we feel about Anthony Brown. Jordan Lewis been on the men. I showed him on the courts. And Maurice Canady has took his when he's had the chance, he's shined. So I know they love Brown, but Maurice is saying, bruh, Brown, Jordan Lewis, you better not get hurt.
They don't get hurt. Is he still taking reps? Because he's making plays. And that's what training camp, in my opinion, should be all about. Competition and who's making plays, who should really be out there. Forget your contract, who you like, who's good with you in the front office. But is he taking reps? That's what I want to know from you.
Hold on real quick. I just saw one of the homies in the building. My boy Rome, what's up? We did a show last week, man. Thank you for coming through. Y'all make sure y'all support.
Rome?
Yeah, that's a cool dude, man.
Hey, Rome is super cool, man. Rome is super cool, bro.
Cool as hell, bro.
Rome is a cool ass dude, man.
Yeah, and sometimes I see
Shout
y'all
out to
late,
him,
bro. So it ain't never no disrespect. Whenever I see content creators, especially the homies, I'm gonna acknowledge y'all because I know the hard work that y'all do. But go ahead, OC.
Shout out to you, Rome.
Shout out to Rome, man. Rome, we gotta talk, man. Sometime let me know.
But you was saying, you was still talking, OC. I cut you off.
No, you didn't cut me off. I was actually done. I was asking Big Game. Is this guy
taking
reps? Regardless of injury status, right, of Brown and others, is this guy taking reps? Because obviously he's putting a performance out there. In your opinion, is this guy taking reps from people?
I mean, I definitely want to see, but you know what, OC, we got to see how this preseason goes too, because I think this preseason is huge this year, more so than any other. Well, a preseason is a long time because they need some evaluation. I mean, if we're talking about, because let's think about this. Brown was with the older regime, so the Mike McCarthy's and the new defensive coordinator Dan Quinn, he don't have the loyalty to the Browns and the Lewises for real. So you got a Maurice Canady, and he's putting them in the positions to let him play. So yes, he should definitely take that, because I ain't never been a fan of Brown. I'm not hating on the guy. I just never been a fan of him. And if we're seeing this, I know Brown had an interception, but he's not. We seen Brown with the lack of the instincts, turning the head and just doing the little things. This guy here, Canady, is doing the things that we want to see, turning the head around, jumping routes, having the anticipation, tackling. And he's about 6'1", the things that they like. I mean, You know what I'm saying? He has everything that y'all want and everything y'all like, and it feels good when you got a big corner that can play in that slot and can actually stay with the guys. So that makes you feel real good that he can kind of morph those little guys in that slot and still stay with them. So he definitely should get some reps, OC. He definitely should be contending for a spot, and he should definitely be contending for a nickel spot for real.
Hey, can you take this super chat, Big Game?
Yeah. Is it on mine?
It's on mine. It's in front of you.
Or yours? Okay. It says, what up, boss OC? Whose job is Canady taking? If there was a job, there was somebody he was taking, it would be Anthony Brown, because they love Brown. I mean, right now, if you were to start the team right now, I still think it would be Anthony Brown and Trevin Diggs. Now, if we're talking that slot, though, if we're talking about right now, if you started a 3-man team, I would put Canady in the slot over a Jordan Lewis because he's been more available, he's been more aggressive, and he's been making the plays. I mean, I can't go on Jordan Lewis because I love Lewis. He's not out there and he's not making the plays. Canady is out there and he's making plays. He's got 4 interceptions, and I know these quarterbacks ain't great, but he's got to pick on Dak. And every one of these quarterbacks, he's making plays on them. So, yeah, if I had a 3-man start right now, I would say it would be Diggs. They'll probably start Brown, and they could put Canady in that slot. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Kelvin Joseph will be in that starting lineup sooner than later.
Yeah. I heard out there, man, he had, but from all the reports.
Oh, you going out, OC?
I said all the reports that I followed and also following you. I've seen in terms of heard this guy's out there making plays. Have the. Do you think so far Boss Man Fat has been direct performance?
I'm gonna tell you right now, OC. Boss Man Fat done changed my thoughts. You remember how we were talking?
I gotta show your picture. Damn it! Go. Hold on. What's going on? Cause hey. No, hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hey man, what in the world is this boy finna say? Oh my word! Oh no! We gotta build up the drama right now. We gotta hit all these buttons. Cause this boy said Boss Man done changed his mind. What? I mean, oh, the world want to know.
You funny, man. Oh man, you are hilarious, bro.
When you said that, bro, I was like, I gotta make that a drama moment, bro, because
we and the thing about it is we've been talking about it, y'all been talking about it, and you know I've been cautious on Boss, you know, and Boss Man, and you know I've said it multiple times. I said, you know, I liked Asante Samuel Jr. and I was a little worried about the off field. I never questioned Joseph's ability, but it was more. And I wasn't even worried about the rapping. It's just make sure you stay around the right people. But dog, I can't even front, okay? I can't front and lie or nothing like that. Dog, when you see him play, he's so naturally gifted.
Ooh!
He is naturally gifted. I mean, he's so fluid, up close. I mean, gosh, it's just almost like, wow, please. And this is me saying this to Boss Man, please. Be on the off field and studying and learning the game like that, because if you do, you might be great, dog, because he is so instinctual, great speed. Just you know how you just can't kind of explain it. You just see the player and you're like, damn, he gonna be good. That's what I seen when I seen Boss Man Fat. I can't lie. You know, when I see him, like, damn, he gonna be good, dog. And when he just really learn it, and then you got Diggs on the other side. And I'm gonna say this, y'all know how much I love Trevin Diggs, right? Y'all know how much I love Trevin Diggs. But bruh. Hold on.
You can't do that. No.
Yeah, I am gonna do that. All right. Yes, I am gonna do that.
No.
Oh, I gotta build up the drama because you brought up Diggs, bro. You brought up Diggs. You brought perfect.
Diggs is an animal.
Oh,
Diggs is an animal, but Boss Man.
Oh,
bruh, And when we talk about that height, he has the 5'11".
What?
He's around that 200. When we talk about that 5'11", 200 round-pound range, great speed, long arms, he could eventually be that number one corner. And then you can put Trevin Diggs at the number. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with Diggs being a number 2. There's nothing wrong with that.
What?
But if you got both of them right there, I'm feeling good about that because he's not like Chidobe.
Oh my! Hold on. See, listen.
Let me jump real
ahead.
quick.
I'm going crazy.
What I'm hearing you say, Big Game, is that Boss Man Fat got that it factor. But you saying he got something that you kind of looking at it, but it's hard for you to articulate it. I mean, that's what I heard you say. You're saying this man got it factor. You think this man could be, with focus, a perennial Pro Bowler?
Yes.
Whoa! Wait!
I really believe it.
Hey,
I really believe it.
Hold on now.
I think this guy could be a perennial Pro Bowler every single year.
Watch this, y'all. Watch this. It's finna get real funky right now.
I'm
y'all
drinking all the Kool-Aid.
No, hold on. Big, watch this. I got a good surprise. Look at this.
Law Nation. In the
Law. All you got to do is go to that previous link. You already in the show. You built in. So click that link. As soon as I see you come in, you're in the show. That's simple.
Yeah. He's
because hold on.
OC is saying everything. What he's saying is what I'm feeling. Is like I can't really explain Joseph. Seeing him up close, I can't explain it. But I'm like, damn, dog. Just study off. You got so much natural ability. It's hard. You can see it on tape, but when you see him up close, it's different. And
this killing me.
This
is killing me, bro. Cause see,
yeah, he nice.
Oh, my boy,
he nice.
Hey, my boy, Law on the link. Hold on, real quick.
And so what I love.
Hold on, let me get Law in here.
Okay.
Man, I'm so crunk right there. He is. Pastor Law in the building. Say, hold on, real quick. Oh, I'm losing my mind right now, bro. I'm literally losing it. Let me make sure. Oh man, hold on, real quick. Hold on, let me fix that. But go ahead, real quick, Big. Then we go get Law in.
So look, check this out. This is what I love about Boston Fat. Like, in addition to the reports and everything I've heard, I love the amount of swagger and confidence. He got the swagger, the confidence, and the mentality already of a top corner. I mean, I've heard even reports this boy saying no-fly zone. He said, this is a no-fly zone. In other words, you ain't go pass the ball on me. Just that attitude and that mentality, paired with what you saying about his natural ability, man, that got me excited, man. Because I love it. I love what I'm hearing, Big Game James. But I want to ask about something. We can come back to this when we get Law in there. Man, look, I had some thoughts based on everything that I'm following about this offensive line. And what I want to know is your take on the depth at tackle. Because I'm going to give you mine, right, from a glance. And I wasn't out there like you. But I think that, man, I don't trust who we have in terms of a backup left tackle if Tyron Smith is gimpy or he misses games, man. I think that we go be in the same situation that was last year. And I just dropped a video about this. So if you're on this channel, look, follow Boss Cowboy Sports and just check out the video. It just dropped like 5 minutes ago, okay, about the offensive line updates. But man, I'm not in love with Steele at the left tackle. I know he got some reps. I know Ball is young, and I definitely don't like Brandon Knight there. So, man, what do you think, man? Because that has me concerned, a Big Game. What do you think?
I'm gonna totally agree with you on that. I know they said Steele is better in year 2, but yeah, I'm still not confident in him, especially with left tackle. You feel me? Jumping right in and going down. If that cat Nitschke, he's our only hope. If something happens with him, I feel you. I have no confidence on that tackle position. Brandon Knight, I thought Brandon Knight was good in a pinch, but he's better at the tackle. He ain't playing that left because he don't have the foot speed to get past those speed rushes will kill him. And you saw him struggle toward the end of the year with that. And Josh Ball, I have a kid who actually played with him at junior college, and I believe Ball has the talent, but he's a rookie. You really going to put a rookie around at left tackle? You don't want to do something like that. So, yes, I do have a major concern because I don't care what everybody's saying about Tyron Smith being super healthy. He already had tendonitis in his elbow already where he was sitting out one, run arrest the elbow already because you got tendonitis. So, I'm just not going to believe he's been the healthiest every year. I still need to see that. And, yes, I agree with you with that concern at that tackle position because if he goes down again, dog, we're going to have to rely on that vet because I ain't putting no steel or none of them guys out there at tackle. They're going to get demolished.
Right. And my opinion on this real quick, and I'm going to shut up. Law got a lot of content with the group. I know he got tons of things to say. So I'm going to let you get in here. I just want to say one more thing. So, look, man, I think that Ball, from what I'm hearing, and the people that I've kind of checked in with that are kind of out there as well, I think Ball, if he plays well in the preseason, I think he has talent. I think he has a chance to move up. Now, the other concern I have, and I want you to address this real quick, is La'el Collins. I know he lost weight. I know he's back from the hip surgery. But, man, I'm looking at tape, and this is from Law, this is from you, this is from other people, and I'm seeing some people kind of run around La'el.
He getting beat a lot.
I'm scared, man. I'm scared because is that hip strong? I mean, why is he getting so slow off the football in his kick slide? His kick slide is slow, baby. He's consistently, from all the tape I'm seeing in training camp, and it's early, but I see him getting beat off the football. And when we play some of these tough guys in the NFC East, when he goes against Monty Sweat, when he goes against a Chase Young, dudes that can go speed power, it could be a problem on that front side. I need to see him pick it up big games. Talk me off the ledge, baby, or tell me, I'm right about this.
We got too much going on. I can't handle it. I didn't even know the show was gonna be this good, bro.
I can't.
I'm just over here dying right now.
Can't talk you off the ledge.
Oh my God!
Wow.
We got to get Law in here.
Can't talk him off the ledge because I've been seeing everything that OC is saying, and OC, you played offensive line, so you know it better than I would. But I agree with you. Too many times Randy Gregory is eating him alive off that edge. You get what I'm saying? Like he is eating him alive. That first quick step, he is getting past him, and it just looks like he's – I don't know. It's just like you said, he's processing it slowly. It's like he's not coming out that stance quick enough. Guys are beating him off the edge, and they're running around him, and he's just like, what's going on over there? I know you was out the whole year, but I hope it's not a situation where he's resting on his laurels from a couple years ago where they were like, Lael's doing this and Lael's doing that. I hope he's not resting on it. You got in shape, but, bro, hey, you got a contract. You got a nice contract. You got to play to that because they're going to need him on that offensive line because, as we talked about, it's a lot of young guys on that tackle position. You only got one vet that can do a swing, and if he gets hurt, they're in trouble. But I will say, and like you said, OC, like I said, I got a kid of mine who, and me and Boss are going to interview him. He plays for the Tiffin Dragons. Actually, they have a running back on their team right now, Jaquel. I can't remember his last name, but he's actually on the team from Tiffin. And he, like I said, he would play with Josh Ball at junior college for 1 year. He said he's really, really good. And from what I've seen, he does look good, but that's a rook. So I can't talk you off the ledge with Collins. All I know is he's got to step it up, and he's got to step it up now. He can't just be resting on La'el Collins. Ooh, La'el Collins back, and you get what I'm saying? You can't rest off what you did a couple years ago. You got to do it every single day.
Hold on real quick, because we got to respect the guests. Well, not the guests. We got to respect the homeboy, the brother. But we ain't gonna have Law sitting here for 10 minutes while y'all go back and forth. Man, let's get it.
3, 2, 1, drop it. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's go.
It's time to So, Law, you heard this whole conversation. The world wanna hear. What's your thoughts?
Now, appreciate everybody, man, for tuning in and watching. Is the audio straight? Because I haven't checked it out.
Man, sound
so
great,
far.
bro.
So it sound great. Good. So here's the situation. You guys talking about La'el Collins and the offensive line. We will not know until practice. Until preseason, because that's when you really see the opposing team attacking and trying to get to the quarterback. So I don't know whether or not, you know, you can look at the technicalities of it, whether or not it's the kick slide being slow or delayed, or whether or not the fundamentals are not there. But we will see when the lights cut on, when they are the biggest and the brightest. I do agree with Big Game James with Brandon Knight. He's just not that fast off his feet. So that is something to have reservations on. But we'll just have to sit and wait until preseason games, a few of those get involved. And that's my same stance on the running back. Because during practice, you really can't tell whether or not he's going through B gap, and he's going to do that when live action is out there. You can look good in practice, but when it's time for those real hits to come on, we will see. Now, as far as boss man fat, I hear you, Big Game.
Oh,
I hear you, baby. Let me calm down. I don't want the police to come knocking at the door. But yeah, baby. Hey, you know Big Game James did, boss.
what? Talk to me, low.
You smell that Kool-Aid?
Oh, shit.
I mean, it's all right. Let me get some
Yeah,
more
I'm drinking it.
Because he
I'm
said he was sipping. He said he was sipping the Kool-Aid.
Wait a minute, low. Wait a minute. Whoa, hold on. You got me all messed up, Long. Hold on. Here we go. No. Here we go for real. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Oh, sucky now. Now my boy Law drunk the Kool-Aid. I'm finna run out of here, bro. I'm out of here.
No, Big AJ did the same thing I did because I was on you guys' level.
Okay.
But when the Cowboys drafted, because I wanted JC Horn, y'all knew how I wanted JC Horn, right? So when we didn't get a chance to have him on the team or what have you, when we drafted Parsons, but then when Boss Man Fat, and I was looking at his film, I was sitting there like, let me just taste some of it though. Damn. Okay, I'm good. And then I did just like Big. See, I just drunk mine sooner. Big Game James, when he went out there to practice, he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna sip some of it. Now I'm gonna drink all of it." So he's drinking with the Kool-Aid like me, baby. Yeah, baby. This defense gonna be something special. And the ability, what Boss Man Fat brings. Woo! The potential is untapped.
Oh my word. Listen, I'm done. I can't even handle this show no more. Can I just take a break? Can I just take a damn break, bro? See.
You gotta have to pick you up a little bit.
Oh man. See, because I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't expecting this. See, because I know both of y'all. See, because when you know people, you know they slow to drink Kool-Aid. You know that. Mm-hmm. I see. That's why I'm see. People don't understand why I'm so excited when you got a relationship with people and you know, like I know Law, I know Big. They not gonna put their reputations on the line unless they see it.
Yeah, he nice, dog. And you know what I want to see now? Because, you know, Diggs has been going at it. Him and CeeDee been going at it hot and heavy. You feel me? And I've been loving it. But I want to see them to move Boss Man Fat over there now. I need to see them move Boss Man Fat over there with CeeDee Lamb, and I need to see that battle now. I need to see it right now. I don't need to see it yesterday. I need to see it right now because I feel like Joseph can't compete with CeeDee. Not saying Diggs can't. I'm not saying that. But Joseph got more athletic ability than Diggs. Facts.
God.
Facts.
Can you drop one of those
His athletic ability is different.
Hold on.
Drop a clues bomb. His athletic ability is different.
Talk. Oh man, this is.
Did y'all see today on a vertical route? Diggs was sitting there like, reach out and touch. He was reaching, and
he was like,
old boy was already in the end zone.
He was like 2 steps. Yeah.
Whoa.
And here's the thing: he was already like a step and a half behind him. You feel me? And CeeDee Lamb is not super fast. You get what I'm saying? But see, here's the thing: Diggs had that problem in Alabama. If you watch his tape, he will try to not get his hands on the receiver at the line of scrimmage, and they would get past him, and then he don't have that makeup speed. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't have that. And so that would get him in trouble, and it got him in trouble a couple times because he don't get his hands on him, and that receiver gets on that route and gets past him. He's in trouble. Now you got a guy like Bossman Fat. He got the athletic ability and the makeup ability that if he gets beat like that, he can make up like that. But I don't think a Diggs can. So that's why I want to see them throw some Joseph on there. Let that rookie go ahead and get his mouth all wet. Let him throw him all in the pool throw him in the pool. Don't put him against some other rookies. Yeah. I want him to go against Gallup. I want him going against Lamb and put them all in that fire because, as I said before, the last 2 second-round draft picks we had started. Chidobe started. Diggs started. So I need to see Bossman getting out there sooner than later.
All right.
Yeah. There's a play earlier today, too, man. AB trying to hold not Michael Gallup, but trying to hold my dog CeeDee Lamb.
CeeDee and got shook all up.
CeeDee did like this.
What did he do, Law? Yeah. He hit him with that.
He hit him with a 3-step. He hit him with a 3-step of pepper, and then Brown was looking like, oh, he ain't get me. Yeah, he did.
Hold on.
Right.
Hey, listen, guys. I want to see. Can y'all take this comment? I want y'all to take this comment right now, if y'all don't mind. With obviously having the eyes out there, we want to, people got questions. North of the Star said Diggs is for interceptions. Joseph is for sticky coverage. I want to just kind of get y'all thoughts on that. Because, see, y'all shaking the narrative. And this is new to most people listening.
I like that.
Y'all shaking the narrative. This is new to most people listening. That the narrative, it has switched to 2 people that I trust. That Boss Man is looking like he gonna be the man. Come on now. Am I really hearing this? I put up my cloud views. I want to make sure I'm hearing this. Are y'all seeing this clear? Listen, I done put on the whole cloud views to get my homeboys on record. Your eyes are telling us what about Boss Man talk to the people.
I mean,
so here's the solution. Here's the solution to it, man. Boss Man can play inside and out, and he can give you free.
Oh
so when people was talking about Nashawn Wright being like the solution, Nashawn to me, he's an outside guy because when they put him inside, he looked suspect. He looked like, hey, CeeDee Lamb got some, Noah Brown got him a little bit, even Cedric Wilson got him a little bit. So I'm sitting here like, yeah, I want you guys to pump the brakes a little bit with Nashawn. Now, Nashawn on the outside, I like him. I like him on the outside. I just don't like him inside. Now, with Diggs, dare I say, Diggs is just unique. Yeah. Diggs is just unique. I'm not saying that he's a shutdown, lockdown type of cornerback, but he is a guy that plays with a good deed of instincts, and he's long enough and rangy enough to cover you. And especially if you got defensive front help up front, then you will see him making those splash plays. But consistency, I would give it more so to Boss Man Fat. And this is just off of a sample size, but I just can't wait to see him play in the natural game because his speed is a factor. What Big Game James was just talking about, recovery speed is there too. Look, you just can't make up 4.3 speed, and that's what he brings to the table.
Law, Big, let me take this comment real quick. Because my boy Chris Davis said, y'all are tripping. Now, he talking about Law and Big. He said Diggs has been phenomenal all camp. I won't be surprised if he makes the Pro Bowl this year with 6 or 7 interceptions. This is what I want to say to that, Chris. This is why I'm so excited, because I know those guys. They're not going to speak this bold without their eyes. So it's the relationship that you got to learn about certain podcasters, and they saying it like you should know that. So they whole body language is why I'm excited, because I know them. They're safe. You know what I mean? They like, I say I drink measured Kool-Aid. They drink the hell out. Big Games still tell you to this day, I'm not drinking the Kool-Aid on everything. So if you see him even acknowledging the sip, You got to know who you dealing with. I know these guys, bro. So the fact that they even high, I mean that on Boss Man, that is a tremendous sign of what he doing out there. And that's not saying that Diggs not gonna be a baller.
And it's not saying Diggs is. It's not taking anything away from Diggs. It's not saying Diggs is not gonna be a dog. Diggs is my dude. I love Trevin Diggs. I'm the one that won them last year. But we're talking about the athletic ability and the athletic traits.
Right.
He doesn't have those that Joseph has. That's a fact. That's a real big fact. And just like with we were jumping on the right train, and I think Wright's going to be good. I mean, Wright studies. I like that length, and I think what you said, he's better on the outside. I agree with that because that footwork is just not ready, and he's kind of long and leggy. Because you seen that highlight what Noah Brown did to him. He made that boy almost fall like he was playing basketball, like he did an Allen Iverson crossover on him. You feel me? So, and he been getting them legs buckled quite a bit at practice. He been getting them legs buckled at practice. Okay, so but that ain't saying Wright's going to be bad. It's just saying Boss Man athletically is just so good. And so when that everything else catches up to that athletic ability, what I'm telling you, and he's already got natural instincts, dog, come on, man. You gotta say, man, whew, come on, Boss Man. If you got Diggs, that's a great thing to have. Yeah. You got Diggs and Joseph right there. What year 1 and 2?
And to Chris Davis' defense, we have yet to see Boss Man go against the Warns. That's all we've been wanting. So we can see the technicalities. We can see the footwork is there. We can see the recall and the recognitions and the recovery. Young DBs out there. Look, you're going to get used. You're going to get burned, but it's all about having that short-term memory and also having that recovery type of speed. On top of that, we saw that last season, dare I say. Dave got burned, and he just – Atlanta game, he got burnt like toast, but he had that recovery makeup speed to come back to bat that ball away or to put his hands on the ball. So I believe that even though he ran, a 4.4 something, 4.5 something, but his football speed, like when the game is there, is different. So I'll give Diggs that. But I'm going to pump the brakes a little bit until we see Boss Man against the Warns. But still, for right now, he is that guy.
Hey,
until
man,
he proved me otherwise.
They showing us a lot of love. They say this is better than the Cowboys break. Hey, and I take that compliment serious because I appreciate these guys spending their hard-earned dollars to go out to training camp and bring the content back to the fans. Law wasn't even planned to be in the show at all. You know what I mean? We figured he was out there busy taking a nap, but you see, he still was like, nah, I got to get the people the content. When y'all see the devotion of these guys, man, I just sure appreciate the work that y'all putting in. Because as you can see, me and the OC just sucking it all in. We just listening, man, and this is good stuff.
And to that point, Boss Cowboy.
Check this out right quick. Check this out.
Oh,
go ahead, OC.
Don't do that, big.
I thought you had the breaking news. I was just waiting for it, man.
Yeah, I'm waiting on some breaking news. The way you did that, I was like, "Wait, what's going on? What you gonna say?"
No. My bad. My bad. No breaking news. No breaking news. I was just saying ahead, because a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, he ain't been on land."
Yeah,
go ahead.
Well, look.
Go ahead, Big. What you doing, Big? You teasing? Don't do that.
Not to
you said wait, so I just said okay.
Man, go, man. We want to hear from you. We go get back to the OC in a minute.
Okay. All right. OC gonna hold on for a second. What I was saying is this. I'm looking at a lot of people in the comments in the feed saying, oh, well, Diggs, he ain't win against them. He ain't win against that. Yes, I want him to go against that. And I want him to get cooked. Okay? I want CeeDee Lamb to cook him. I want Gallup to cook him. I want Cooper to cook him. You know why? Because that only gets him better. That's only getting him better when he's going against them dudes. I'm loving Diggs is going against CeeDee Lamb because when he's going against these other receivers, it should be good because he's going against a doggish guy every single play. And one thing I love about Diggs, and like I said, this ain't no slight on Diggs. Diggs is not scared. Diggs is not scared of the battle with CeeDee Lamb. He's all up in Lamb's face. He's attacking him every single play. He's not running away from the challenge. So that's why I love Diggs. And it's not like CeeDee is killing him every single time. We're seeing the big plays. We saw the big play where the catch on the one-handed, but that was out of bounds. That didn't count. We saw another play where he threw the jump ball. Diggs was right there in perfect coverage. I mean, he put the hand right in the ball, but CeeDee just made a better play. And then we seen the touchdown, but there's plenty of games where, plenty of practices where Diggs is breaking on the ball and batting balls down in front of CeeDee, knocking plays down. So Diggs has had a phenomenal camp, but what I'm just saying is he doesn't have the athletic ability that Joseph has. And if Joseph can get that other side, that mental approach, I think Joseph can eventually be your number one corner, just in my opinion. Ain't no slight on Diggs.
Go ahead, OC.
Yeah, and listen, man, speaking, because you helped me segue into this next point, big games and law. This question is for you.
Okay.
Athletic ability. Speaking of athletic ability, I want to know, because I personally think this man is going to be the great equalizer. So if you guys watch movies, it's a Denzel Washington movie called The Equalizer. And he came in when there was a problem and somebody needed to get rescued, and he just killed up a bunch of people, killed up everybody. My great equalizer, I think, on this defense is going to be Micah Parsons. So is he everything that I think he is? Him rushing. I see him in coverage. I see him playing Will, Sam, Ham, Jam. It don't matter.
I will say
going ham on everybody. So that's what I see, big game and law. And I want to know from you directly, from following you guys and everything I've seen, read, and heard, that this man is the truth. Talk me off the ledge if I'm wrong.
Man,
I'm gonna run off the ledge with you with that. I'm gonna let Law do the second, because Law got the good soliloquy, so I want him to go after me. All I'm gonna just say is, I told y'all when we first started talking about this, I said Dak Prescott, when we had Dave Hellman, when we had any people on here, when we had Marcus Marshall on here, when we had RJ Ochea, I said Micah Parsons, the new Dak Prescott, the leader, the Dak Prescott of this defense. I've been saying that, and he is, OC. He is everything you've been talking about, dog. He did this dip move, and I think y'all saw it. I don't know if y'all saw it, where he dipped right under Leo. I think it was Tyron Smith. He dipped under him and cut that blade like Law be talking about, cutting that blade with the daggone long. And I was like, wow. And then we seen him in cover. He can do it all, bro. And the only thing that's stopping him is experience. That's what's stopping him. Experience. Let him get that experience. Please move him all around the field, Dan Quinn. Please don't just keep him in one area. Move him around, because he is your secret weapon. He is your secret weapon, because if you got him putting that pressure and you already got Gregory and oh my God, dog, he is going to be nasty.
Big game. I want that jet package, baby. I call it the jet package, baby. Get all your horses.
Woo-wee. Man, these boys got me so crunk. Damn.
Yeah. Hey, when you talk on leadership, there's two forms. There's a vocal leader, which we didn't have on defense in a long time. And then there's a lead by example leader, like on the field, kind of like what Sean Lee was able to do in the past, kind of like what DeMarcus Ware was able to do in the past. But I believe you're getting a mixture. You're getting a vocal leader and a lead by example out of Micah Parsons. Hear me out. Let me repeat. You're getting a vocal leader and you're getting a leader by example with Micah Parsons. So you add that to the team. Go back and watch a documentary by the NFL. It's called Hey Rookie or Hello Rookie. And in that documentary, they were saying, collectively speaking, that Parsons makes everyone better. That was Justin Fields. That was the guy that we wanted, the tall tight end, 6'6", I forgot his name, Kyle Pitts. And that was the other guy, J.C. Horn. They was all in this meeting, and they were saying like, hey, this guy Parsons makes everybody better. And I believe that, because now you got LVE looking around saying, hey, this is a contract year, but also they forgot about me, so I'm going to jump routes. I'm making plays. I'm not missing no practices. So that's the solid assassin right now, number 55. On top of that, hey, I know a lot of people don't like number 9 for your mind, but he's silently been playing consistently out there in practices. Now, although, yeah, you will see some warts out there, but That's just naturally because Tony Pollard is supposed to get the win when he captures the edge, okay? And on top of that, Schultz and Jarwin, they supposed to win when they run a deep post inside. You see, so all of these things is working out. I believe, like Big Game James said, this Parson will have that Dak Prescott effect on the defensive side of the coin. I don't have no more much to say. No more.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, hold on real quick. Oh, just real quick, OC. Just 1 second.
3, 2, 1, drop it. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best.
Those grills rub it hard.
Let's go.
It's time to
Go ahead, OC. I'm sorry, bro.
No, just real quick, I'm you, boss. This is what I've been saying. This is the spirit of competition and competition, healthy competition that everybody is fighting. You're looking at that man next to you, you know that he can go get it. That's the thing that builds championship teams. I like what I'm hearing, Law. I like what I'm hearing, Big Game, initially on this thing, because that competition and making everybody rise around you is a thing that's going to make this a great football team. And that's what I'm seeing initially off the rip. And listen, if anybody should be motivated, and I want to get you guys' take on this, right? Law, Big Game, and also Boss Cowboy. Look, if anybody should be motivated to have a fantastic year, it should be LVE. And I'll tell you why. Yeah. Just one thing. Did you see the contract that the linebacker in San Francisco just signed? Did you see that?
Fred Warner? Yeah, it was crazy.
Did you see the amount of money it was? So if anybody should be motivated to play their heart out and not miss a snap, it should be LVE. I'm done, Boss Law. Game, y'all got it, man. Tell me something good.
Well, I gotta say this. It's a big thing for Boss Cowboy to actually say publicly that he drunk Kool-Aid. Listen, I do not drink Kool-Aid without first measuring. Y'all know me. I'm dead serious too. When I put on these glasses, the South got something to say. I have fully drunk the Kool-Aid on this defense. I've heard enough from the people that I trust, and I'm going to put it out there that this defense going to be top 10, bro. And they might be pushing top 5. It's just too much that I'm hearing from the people that I know wouldn't BS me. And let me say that because I was already feeling good about that front seven. I was feeling good about the schemes. I was feeling good about the reorg, meaning with the 4-3 under, getting 3 pass rushes. I was convinced on that. Now I'm sitting here hearing great reports from Law and Big, and Law is still out there giving us more content. I'm putting it out there right now. That is measured Kool-Aid, but it's mine. You might not agree with it, but my measurements is trust. I trust Big. I trust Law. They would. I've been rocking with them enough to know they would not co-sign Boss Man if he was tripping. They wouldn't. They would look you dead in your face. Now Law's right. We do got to get through preseason. You know what I mean? That's where I might got a bag of sugar that I might have to add as a measurement. He got to put it on under the lights. But judging from what they're saying today, I feel top 10. Now, if he follow it up with good preseason, I'm go guarantee top 10, and I'm going to scream it from the rooftops, and I'm going to say we should be – I'm going to save that one. Yeah, but from what I'm hearing, I'm sold, bro. Like I'm all the way sold. Put on my Lokes.
He done poured the whole sugar thing in and he done poured the whole sugar. He poured the whole sugar in
it's
the Kool-Aid.
Your fault.
It ain't even Kool-Aid. It's sugar aid. It ain't even Kool-Aid. It's sugar aid. He done poured the.
It's your fault though, bro.
Yeah.
It's your fault.
It's not my fault.
It's your fault, Big.
All I said was a few players. You said top 10. I ain't say all that. I'm not saying that. I need to see a little more. I'm not jumping that far.
But see, I know, and that's why I am, because I know you wouldn't.
Okay.
You feel me?
I'm not. I'm not.
That's why I am, because I know you wouldn't. See, the way that you are right now is how you would be on Boss Man. And I know that about you.
I need to see. You know what I'm saying?
Because so I'm
need
making
to see some more. Yeah.
I'm making my assessment based on the relationships of the guys that I deal with. I already know that I jump out there early. You know what I mean? I do know that about me, that sometimes I see enough. I was sold on Dak after 3 games. Some people took 2 years. You know what I mean? But I was, you know, and I'm cool with that. So it's the fact that people like you, who I know take it slow, are speaking with major conviction and law. I know both of y'all together. That's what makes me feel so good. Also, I wanted y'all to address something. I don't want to get too late, and I want to be courteous, but I want to kind of revisit something.
All right.
I want to revisit Cox. What y'all saying on Cox, man? Because the reports are, what I feared is that he's not getting reps.
Well, I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the reports.
It's a good problem to have. Oh, you want me to go first, James, or you?
I mean, he's really not. I mean, because like I said, when I seen him, he was running 3rd team. Okay, when I watched him, he was running. Yeah. Law's out there now, so he may see more than I was. But when I was out there, he was running the 3rd team exclusively, and I know they were rotating a lot of guys back and forth. They were one guy, we saw Brent Urban, he was running 3rd team, and then when the Pats came on, he was running 1st team. You feel me? Right. So I know they're doing a lot of mixing and matching, but honestly, I just feel like they're bringing Cox real slow. I feel like they really like what they have in Parsons. I think they're going to mess with Jalen Smith this year. As far as I think him and Parsons are going to play good together, because I believe, like I think you just said it, Boss or OC, he's going to make Jalen step his game up, and LVE. Parsons is making those 2 linebackers step their game up. Parsons is making LVE stay healthy. Parsons is making him stay on point with his stuff, because you're going to lose those reps. You get what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. And I think I'm going to ask Law this, because he's still out there. LVE hasn't had a bad camp. He silently has had a pretty solid camp. And that's a good thing. And so that's why I don't see where Cox is really going to get in that lineup, plus him being a rookie. And you know how the Cowboys are. They're probably feeling good, Super Bowl buzz. And if you got them guys right now that are ready, they're going to let that rookie sit a little bit, and let's go with these dogs right now. So I think that's what they're doing with Cox, and they're just going to bring him along slowly, and let's see what he can do in the future.
Yeah. This is a good problem to have. Parsons out there leading everybody. And then you see Cox out there. You said, hey, where's Cox? And they didn't expect Luke Gifford to wake up and say, hey, I'm ready to play. They didn't expect LVE to do his shine and do his deal out there. And they didn't expect Anthony Hines, number, I believe, 51 from Texas A&M, to be out there making plays. They didn't expect those things to happen. So Cox looking at this like, hey, you got what you mean to tell me you got an undrafted guy that's getting a lot of playing time out of number 51. And then you got Luke Gifford, number 57, playing out there, filling the holes, coming down, shooting through A gap and B gap, doing the assignments. And then on top of that, LVE, when the hell you gonna get off the field? Because I thought that you supposed to be trash. That's supposed to be my spot, And then on top of that, you got the teacher's pet. What they call that person, the person that's always around the teacher.
Pet? Oh, Kiki? You talking about Kiki?
Yeah, I ain't gonna call him Kiki. Do you love
That's what
me?
Coach calls him.
No. 42. He got an interception the other day, so he's the teacher's pet. So here's the situation: Cox just had to just chill, and when his number is called, make sure he knows the alignment and assignment and make his plays from there. But he don't have to rush it. He don't have to rush himself out there to look foolish. So I believe that the Cowboys are in a great situation, just like on the safety aspect of it. DeMonte KZ, I know he's looking over to 28. Working the course and everything, and he can hear the whisper saying that, hey, this guy's finna take his spot. So what you think he's gonna do? Catch interceptions. Oh, yeah, I'm 176 pounds. I'm gonna come down and field. I'm gonna make sure that it's gonna be difficult for you to get this spot, because I'm gonna earn every bit of it. That's how they looking at it, and I love it. Because guess what? Iron sharpen iron, steel sharpen steel. I love it.
Golly, Law. All right, and you came in a little bit late, so I thought I was gonna ask you this last week. So I get to ask you this next week. Was what I meant to say. I get to ask you this now. So me and you were saying Cooper was the game changer. From the reports I've been seeing, from just the amazing highlights I've been seeing, I've come out openly and I've said I'm likely wrong on that. I said it at the beginning of the show. I want to ask you, since you out there, because you got a better view than me, you got a clear view. What's your thoughts? Do you still maintain that opinion of Cooper being the game changer, or do you think from what you're seeing that that CeeDee Lamb is the game changer? And I mean that I'm real sincere about that question.
No. I can tell in the tone of your voice. I'm not going to be prisoners. I'm not going to be prisoner of the moment. I do know that CeeDee Lamb is CeeDee Lamb, or in better words, C Dangerous Lamb. I know he can bring that element to the table.
Gotcha.
So you mean to tell me that if Amari Cooper, because he's working out today, we've been working the course, and he ran some drills, jumped up and down. I said that ankle looked good. So by next week or so, he'll be okay. So you mean to tell me that come week 1 or week 2, they're going to put their number 2 cornerback on Amari Cooper? Oh, my goodness. I'm going to be like, yeah, baby. It's time to burn some other people's ankles up. Because you saw what he did to Xavier Howard. Y'all see what he did to Xavier Howard. And he was their number 1 cornerback over there in Miami land. So I wish people say, you know what, Cooper, he ain't all that. Put your number 2 or number 3 cornerback on Amari Cooper. And I can't wait. I can't wait to drop all of that fire on my videos. I'm going to be sprinkling it like mama's cooking. I'm going to be like, yeah, that's some hot sauce for your mind, because Amari Cooper going to cut him up like a Ginzu.
I wish. Good that you said that. That's all good that you said. Wait here, hold on. That's all good that you saying all that, Law, and that sounds all good. What you doing all that anthem and doing all that hooping and hollering over there for Cooper. That's all great. Do his thing. But it's going to be surgical. But I said game changer. Surgical. I didn't say on the second cornerback. I said game changer. And Cooper's going to get 9 catches or there's 8 catches for 80 or 100 yards. But CeeDee Lamb might get about 3 or 4, but it might be 2 touchdowns, and one might be a 70-yard bomb. You get what I'm saying? Game-changing plays. Or when it's 24-24 and you put CeeDee Lamb out there on that punt return and he takes it to the house and Dallas wins 31-24. You feel me? That's a game changer. See, you don't think about putting Cooper out there at
good. I'm glad he froze up.
Because he's a game changer. You put Dez out there. You put Antonio Brown out there. You seen, and my guy Rome brought it up perfectly when he was talking about Deion Sanders prime time. Deion Sanders was one of the best in the game, but was he returning punts? Shout out to Rome for that great point.
Hold on real quick.
Hey, I love being a Cowboy.
Big game, James.
Game changer.
Let's have some fun. Let's have a good time, man. Let's kick it.
Thank you, Law. Thank you. You talk your boy, Boss Cowboy, back into common sense. I appreciate that, Law. See,
you didn't talk nobody common sense.
See,
no, he didn't.
He didn't.
Yes,
he
didn't talk no common sense to nobody. No, he did not.
He came out. See, I was waiting to see if Law was going to change. Law did
I don't
not
need
change.
Law to change.
So
he will change on the season. And when he doesn't, he makes that breakdown video.
Law, I'm rocking with you, bro. I'm still rocking with Law.
You wishy-washy. You were just with us a minute ago.
I sure did.
You a wishy-washy.
I sure did. I wish-washy like this.
You wishy-washy as hell.
Yep. So is.
Wishy-washy as hell.
Because my boy Law said it. Yes. He was like, and he said, boss, if I'm out here, I'm seeing the practices, I'm not going to be a prisoner of the moment. That's all I had to hear was the homie.
He's on cords.
I mean, no, it don't matter. I know the big picture of what he's saying. What he's saying is,
them reps right now. Who's getting all them reps right now? Who's getting all them reps?
Law, let me make sure I'm hearing what you're saying.
Who getting them reps?
We know. CeeDee Lamb getting the reps. So this the deal. Law, let me make sure I'm understanding you correctly. Law is saying that he watched all the highlights. He saw all the big plays. He saw everything. And with everything that he saw, he's saying, based on my eyes, I'm still saying that the disrespect of even talking about Cooper's contract and all the hype on CeeDee Lamb is going to make him explode based on the previous tape that Law saw. Law, did I get you right?
I just said
make
that,
sure I
though.
got you right.
I said that. You can't say Law said that because I
No,
just said
Law
that too early in the
said
show.
that big.
I said what I said was it's going to make CeeDee Lamb balling is going to make Cooper play better because he's going to be looking at that young boy like, guess what? I need to be on it. Yeah, I did say that. And you know what? Cooper is going to look at Lamb because guess what? He said that 88 is great.
Your voice.
Cooper said that. That's you're right. I am losing my voice because I'm about to I came back strong now I'm super deep. Ain't no
Let's go.
No cut up in here. Now
Let's
super
go.
deep. I'm gonna tell you right now, the yards after catch, CeeDee Lamb. And this ain't pitting the two against each other. You're gonna see game changer. And Law, when you make your game changer video, come holler at me because I'm gonna be all in your feed.
All right, yeah. Hey,
look, this is what I'm gonna say. Listen, no disrespect to Amari Cooper, no disrespect to the other receivers. The thing, the greater touchdowns in terms of volume of touchdowns this year will go to CeeDee Lamb. Okay, I'm gonna jump out here and say it right now. CeeDee Lamb's gonna score more touchdowns. The explosive run after you catch the ball, not catch it, tuck it, and fall down in a nice soft spot is gonna happen when you deal with a CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb will be moved all over the field. What they're doing in training camp, guys, they're gonna do some based upon the scenario and the teams they play this coming year. And this is all based on scenario and the teams they play. So they're gonna move him from the X to the Y to the Z. He's gonna play in different positions. And those one-on-one coverage matchups will favor him in a lot of situations. And guys, no disrespect to Amari Cooper, I think he's gonna be really good this year. But I'm saying that CeeDee Lamb, in terms of your game changer and game-changing plays, my game changer is still CeeDee Lamb.
He wish. Hey, OC, don't even trip on him. He wishy-washy. He gonna jump on the team.
Yeah.
He gonna jump on the team as soon as Law leave. He gonna be right back on CeeDee Lamb. Soon as Law leave out the feed, he gonna be right back on CeeDee.
Nah.
So he wishy-washy. So I ain't even listening to boss no more.
This is a good argument
right now.
Yeah.
and I would leave when he earned it. Now, if my boy Law would have said, if Law would have said he close, boss, I would have been like, okay, I'm sticking with it.
So he ain't close, Law?
It's all good. I like CeeDee Lamb. I think he is pretty close, boss Cowboy. I think he is pretty close. But
okay.
let's not just
look like a number one.
Let's not just throw Amari
Look
Cooper
like a number
away,
one, Law.
know?
I'm not saying he don't. I ain't throwing a Cooper away. Y'all doing that. See, hitting it and saying, "Oh, y'all hate no Coop. Y'all hate no Coop." Once again, I'm gonna tell you again. Me and OC are not hating on Cooper. Please stop saying that. Okay, I don't want to hear that anymore. Nobody is hating on Coop, so stop saying that. I said that. Does CeeDee Lamb look like a number one receiver? He came in as a number one. That's why they drafted him. That's why they said he was going to be a top 10 player.
You are hating
right?
on Cooper, damn it. You are hating.
How am I hating?
Because you're not calling him the game changer. And I'm sick of it. I'm not going to let you come in here and act like you not. No, I'm not.
Controversy. You just
no,
want
I'm
to do
not.
controversy.
I'm keeping it all
yes,
the way real. No, I'm not. I'm keeping it all the way real. Listen, listen, you are being disrespectful to Cooper by not calling him the game changer. Damn it.
I'm not going to call him the game changer. I'm going to say Cooper is a dog, but the game-changing plays and the player that's going to make those game-changing plays, that's why he's on punt returns, because you can make game-changing plays with that player. You ain't putting Cooper out there. You're putting CeeDee out there because he's a game changer, dog. He just is. He's just different. I told you before, when I coach, you can have a player on your team who's an absolute animal and be like, hey, he's a dog. But this player right here, that's just the truth about it.
All right, man. Listen, I know we can go all day, bro. I know we really can go all day.
Boss, put it. Look, CeeDee is your game changer, or Coop as the game changer. What do the fans say? Take it to the fans. What do the fans say? Put it in the chat. Comment, please. Coop or Amari Cooper as your game changer?
Yeah. Let's see what the fans got to say.
Yeah, see what the fans say.
You got
game changer, not who runs the most surgical routes.
Oh, you can't take that away from. Oh, you be trying to work the crowd. You so sneaky.
Because I know what people are going to do. No, I said game changing.
You so sneaky, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You sneaky, bro. You try to work the crowd. How you gonna take away what Cooper is elite at? Boy, you can't do that.
Yeah, he is elite, but game changing.
Game changing on routes. Big, you not gonna do this. I'm not gonna let you.
Threw for 400, when Dak Prescott threw for 455 yards, who was it to?
Talk to him, Law.
Oh, when Dak Prescott pretty much threw that game open for the Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington team. I believe it was in 2018.
Hey, come on, Law. So you're gonna tell me before Dak got hurt, CeeDee Lamb was on a record pace as a rookie?
Well, I'm saying that when Dak Prescott was healthy and Amari Cooper was healthy, wasn't his numbers up there? So
we're talking about first year. We're talking about first year rookie. And with he already remember when Cooper came in his rookie year with the Raiders, who was his receivers he was with? Do you remember him?
Yeah.
They didn't have that.
He didn't have nobody. Now, let's also but David Carr wasn't terrible when he came in. David Carr had 2 really good years when he was with Cooper. But let's be honest, Cooper didn't have no receivers with him. But guess what? CeeDee Lamb came in with Gallup and Cooper and was still dogging it, was still on a record pace with both of those receivers on the roster with Dak Prescott. He was on a record pace.
All I know is last season with musical chairs as quarterback, Amari Cooper nearly broke Michael Irvin's record.
Talk to him, Law.
Let me know if I'm lying. Let me know. He had musical chairs as the quarterback, and he nearly
and CeeDee had this.
Perfect.
And CeeDee had what? Almost 1,000 yards.
And Cooper had it. Did Cooper have 1,000 yards last season?
Yeah, he did. You teaching, Law.
And what did Lamb have? What did Lamb have? Like 900?
Not 1,000. Not 8,000.
As a third receiver? Almost had 1,000 yards?
He should. He going against the third corner.
Was he going against number one? Was he going against number one quarterbacks? Was he going against number one DB?
So you're going to tell me this year, you're going to tell me CeeDee Lamb ain't going to work these number one corners? You going to say that?
If they play against them,
you going to say that yes or no?
Because teams ain't gonna put him on the number one cornerback. Right. They gonna put him on Amari Cooper.
We trying to teach today. They not listening.
You ain't
to
trying to teach me nothing. You ain't teaching me nothing.
Trying to teach you.
You ain't teaching me nothing.
You know what I mean?
You're not teaching me nothing.
Yeah,
you're not teaching me nothing. I know a Cooper makes the game easier for everybody else, but I said game changing. I didn't say nothing else. I said game changing play. Game changing. And that's what I'm saying with. And I ain't arguing with you no more about it.
Can we all
are going to argue with me? You are
not arguing no more with y'all about it.
So
because I believe. Can we go with 1A, 1B, 1A, 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 1B, something like that?
Listen, Law.
You guys remember Larry Fitzgerald and was it Anquan Bolden when they was on the same team? Can it be that type of effect?
Nah. Listen. No, Law.
Yeah, it can.
No, it can't. No.
2 number one.
No. Isaac Bruce. Torrey Holt. Isaac Bruce.
Listen. It can be 2 number ones. No doubt. That is true. So I'm gonna stop being too feisty on that. All right. It can't be.
Yeah, you been real frisky.
Yeah, I've been real frisky. Cause see, y'all start getting me mad, man. Cause you know, even though I took that L at the beginning of the show, I took a premature L. So
yeah,
when I
you took it. It was funny. Oh, stop! He needed his roll dog to jump in with him.
Twice as hard.
He was getting jumped by me and OC, and then he got his boy in there. Now he ready to fight again.
So I time. Look, arguing with Boss Cowboy about this is like trying to argue with a fat man that like fried chicken. You ain't gonna convince him that rotisserie tastes good. He's committed to the fried chicken. So just don't even worry about it, man.
See, I got the mute button. See, you can't even see. See, OC don't even know how dirty I play. I will mute you. Hey,
do we have? Hey, somebody just Paul listen, Paul Rotemore just. I think I said it right. He said, "Listen, I remember I just mentioned who would you compare Cowboys receivers to right now? The three guys, and he just mentioned as Akeem. What would you put them like the Rams? I know they ain't doing what they did, obviously." But remember how they had Holt, Akeem, and Bruce? Would you say R3 is something on the level of that where you got three dynamic guys? Or name three other receivers like when they had, remember, Randy Moss and Chris Carter, Jake Reed. You feel me?
To be honest, I think, and also looking at the chat box, CeeDee Lamb is winning the crowd.
Yeah.
Hey ho!
No, listen.
New
See,
flavor always win.
Thank you. See,
stop, Law. Just because you lost,
man.
don't get mad.
No, Law. See, I like Law. Law don't lay down. Law be like, I ain't laying down for nothing.
You lost. It's okay.
But to answer Big Game James' point on the other one, I look at it more like the Minnesota Vikings, the Randy Moss, the Jake Reed, and the Chris Carter. If you were to put in CeeDee Lamb being like a Randy Moss, but without that type of crazy speed and all of that stuff that Randy Moss had, and then if you liken Chris Carter to a Marvin Cooper and Jake Reed to a Michael Gallup, that's more comparison than the Isaac Bruce and those boys over there. So
I like that Minnesota
I can see that type of an effect. Yeah.
But
I think that we can be better collectively. Now, nobody's Randy Moss. I'm not going to put CeeDee Lamb in that Randy Moss category. But I think that collectively we are better than that trio. Oh man. We need to do a side-by-side trio. Ooh, that's going to be nice. When the season kick off. We can't do it now. We can't do it now because the people just hate.
I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off, Law. My comp would be Green Bay when they won the Super Bowl. Because I think all our receivers are route runners similar to them. When they had Givens, Josh Jones, Jordy Nelson, those guys. To me, where they didn't really have an outright star, but all of them together was killers. I also see us like the Rams, like where they specialize in route runners historically. I think we do too.
I think we got a more explosive player. I think we got explosive players. I think CeeDee is explosive. Yeah. And I think Gallup is explosive. So I think the surgical guy is your Amari Cooper. That's why I brought up Minnesota like Law did. When you look at the surgery, they just blend more with them because Chris Carter was surgical with them hands and them routes. That's what he did. If you needed a first down, you was going to Carter, right? If you needed that tough first down, you were going to Carter. If you needed that big explosive play, Randy Moss was there, and I think that's what CeeDee Lamb is going to do. And then when you forget about Gallup with Jake Reed, and Gallup is going to be them sneaky. Next thing you know, you ain't nobody talking about Gallup. Then he gets a 6-catch, 150-yard game with 2 touchdowns. You feel me? Jake Reed would do that. If you watch the Vikings, you wouldn't talk about Jake Reed, and then you see him come out the game, and he have like 8 catches for 90 yards.
Right. All right.
I mean, that's a good comparison, though, man.
Real quick.
Yeah, that's why I said, Minnesota.
I would say this. Final words, because I got a big day tomorrow. I'm going to start it off. And then the OC, because I muted you. I was wrong for doing that. I was messing with you, though. When you called me like a fat dude, that hurt my heart. So I had to mute you.
I was using a euphemism.
You was doing what? What was you doing?
A euphemism.
I had to mute you again because I play dirty.
Too much fun.
All right, listen. All right, my final words is thank you, Law. Thank you, Big, for the super content and the surprise that y'all brought to the whole fans today. I mean, I really appreciate the sacrifice that you guys make for content, for the nation. I really mean that. Like, I didn't expect y'all to come in with the fire sauce that y'all brought from training camp eyes. As a final word from the bottom of my heart, thank y'all for helping Boss Cowboy Sports with their content by being eyes for all of us and just laying it out for the whole fan base. We love you, man. We appreciate y'all so much. That's my final word.
I'm off mute, boss.
All right.
Yeah, you off mute. Depending on what you say, though.
Listen, my final words, man. Look, great show. Listen, excited about the defense, the potential we have in all the positions. I love the competitive nature of camp across the board in multiple positions. I think that this lends to us having a great team. Shout out to Law Nation. Shout out to Silver Blue Nation, man. Thanks for being a great podcaster, bringing the best to the people day in and day out.
Well, you know, Law's going to be last on this. That's what he does. So shout out to, Boss Cowboys, OC. Oh, and OC, I trust me, I'm not disrespecting, not trying to correct you, but ain't no more Silver and Blue Nation in the house. It's nothing but Big Game James, baby. We're just rolling over here now. Big Game James now. But just my final word with it, just to bounce off what OC is saying and just with the guys, competition is big. When you see a lot of these big-time universities and colleges, one of the reasons why these recruits, these high school recruits that are 5-star recruits go to these top programs, that they already got guys that are ahead of them that are great. They got top guys ahead of them, but they want to go there because they want to compete. They want to compete against the best. They want to play against the best. And competition brings the best out of you. And to me, it's been a while since Dallas had competition at spots. It's always been like, well, DeMarcus Lawrence always had this spot, or this guy always had this spot, and there wasn't really anybody to push him. So sometimes maybe you get lackadaisical. Now you got 2 years in a row. You got a lot of fire young rookies that are putting pressure on these guys, and pressure is good because maybe a LVE was lackadaisical. You know the word. I ain't even getting out. Maybe a Jalen Smith was like that. Maybe they was like, we got this, complacent. Now you got a Micah Parsons on you. Now you got a Kelvin Joseph on you. Now you got these other guys that are just chomping at the bit wanting your spot. So now you ain't going to come to practice chilling. We saw Ezekiel Elliott. Maybe he was a little bit out of shape last year. He came in with a different mindset. So I like the way the mindset is coming in with the team. And one last thing, my last final word, Dak Prescott. I know he's sitting out with the injury, but he has pushed this team like no other. When you see the heartbeat of this team and you see the way this team is acting this year, and if you go to camp, I've been to camp in 2018 and 2019, and this camp is different. And it was more business-like. It was more a business-like approach. And everybody was talking about, Hard Knocks is going to distract. I didn't see distraction out there. I didn't see no distraction out there. I seen them guys on point. I seen them guys focused. And Dak Prescott is one of the main reasons why that happened. And I told y'all before this Hard Knocks started that Dak Prescott was going to call those guys together and say, stay focused. And he did. They even mentioned that he did bring the whole team together and said, stay focused. And I told you he was going to do it. You better start listening to me sometimes out here. I ain't right all the time. Right sometimes, dude.
Oh, man, drop a clue bomb on that one, man.
Hold on real quick. Oh, Law, before you get a final word, oh, man, I do want to tease everybody, let them know that we still got Everson Walls coming in. We never do this, but we did this for y'all. We delayed the interview. We all felt, we discussed it. He was ready to come. He was hitting us up. He was like, I'm ready. But then after we talked about it, it was around the finals, and we was like, nah, we want to do this when everybody going to be engaged, and it wasn't going to be any competition between basketball and football. So he's coming. We just got to solidify the date. But y'all look out for that. We got Everson Walls coming, man. That's going to be an exciting show. Especially, I'm glad we delayed it, fellas, because now we got a lot of movement at cornerback, right? So we going to be able to bring in the cornerback maestro, the legend, the killer, the dude who really laid it down for Dallas as an undrafted free agent. So we obviously excited about that. Before we hear the final words from my brother Law. What you got, Law?
Yeah, Everson, quick story, is the reason why I'm a Cowboys fan.
What?
I grew up watching him, and I admired him. That's the reason why I wore 24, and that's before Kobe Bryant took that number, what have you. Of course, Walls, 11 interceptions. I don't think nobody came close with the Cowboys silver and blue on with the star on the side of the helmet. With that amount of interceptions in 1 year. So it's going to be an honor for me to speak with Walls and have that podcast on, man. It's just going to be an honor, man, and a privilege. And what did Dak Prescott say, Boss Cowboy, in Big Game James? What he said, pressure is what?
Privilege.
Pressure is privilege.
Pressure is privilege. So also, Big Game James, you were right, man. I was wrong, and I never sit here and say I'm never wrong. So you guys can hear me say I was wrong with HBO. I thought that there would be cameras everywhere, flashing photos and things like that, but you don't even notice them out there. Let me repeat, you don't even notice them out there. Yeah, they just like me with a dang on stepper stick, you know? So shout out to HBO. Appreciate them for capturing some of those moments that we can pretty much share with our families on August the 10th. There's some promos out there that you guys can check out now, today. So shout out to HBO. Let's make this thing big, Cowboy Nation. Cowboys Nation, this team should be like a knot on a rope. Have you guys ever seen a knot on a rope, and when the opposing forces pull on it, they get tighter, they get stronger, and it's unbreakable until you have a wedge, a knife in there to cut it out? And I believe that is what Dak Prescott brings to the table, like Big Game James just lamented. I believe that this team is so close on going there, and I'm not going to say it right now, but they're so close to going there that, man, this Kool-Aid tastes sweeter every moment. I'm thinking that there's a auntie with that big elbow making that thing. You know what I'm talking about? Stirring that sugar around. You know what I'm talking about, that big elbow. So, Cowboy Nation, man, as we look at this practice and everybody doing things differently, we're seeing that the rookies are stepping up. We're seeing that the veterans are out there. Look, it was so good that Tyrone Crawford had to come out there to practice and see, hey, man, dog, I'm learning something from these boys, because this is what they're bringing to the table. The front four is going to be different. Micah Parsons is going to be a dog. And on top of that, Boss Man Fat going to own his out there, Cowboy Nation. So let's sit back and enjoy this preseason game come Thursday night. Can't wait to see you guys out there. DC for life. Let's go.
Let's go. Final word by law. Loved it.
I just wanna run it up. Kinda check or something. I've been really in the field, let up, I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Run it up.
Kinda check or something. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Run it up.
Count that too, count it up. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Run it up.
Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change. To the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with J, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit.
Too legit.
I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately